In fact, we can tell you that the opposition is intending to up the ante tomorrow because a delegation of opposition leaders led by Rahul Gandhi and including Sharad Pawar, the former agriculture minister, are meeting President Ramnath Kovind, also asking for possibly a session of parliament and certainly a withdrawal or amendment of these farm laws. Remember, Sharad Pawar was agriculture minister for 10 years and he is emerging as a key figure because the BJP claims that it was Mr. Pawar in 2010 who kept pushing for reforming the APMC Act. Mr. Pawar was keen to get in private investment into the farm sector, and the BJP therefore claims that he and the opposition are guilty of double standards. And joining me now is the senior NCP member of Parliament, close Pawar confidant, Praful Patel joins me. Appreciate your joining us, Mr. Patel. Let's get complete clarity because the BJP is gunning for Sharad Pawar as agriculture minister, they claim, and they cite this letter that he wrote to Sheila Dikshit in 2010 saying that he stressed the need to amend the state APMC Act to ensure competitive marketing channels for the private sector in the overall interest of farmer producers. This is what the letter said in 2010 when he was agriculture minister. The government says Mr. Pawar is guilty of hypocrisy, double standards.
It just talks of that there's a need to reform the APMC Act. Nobody is against reform. In fact, Mr. Pawar is one of the foremost reformers in the agriculture sector. And you're from Mumbai, so you know how much of agricultural reforms have taken place in Maharashtra especially. The issue here is not about that letter. Is being just, it's like an eyewash. It's just like trying to mislead people that you were trying to talk of reform then and now you're against reform. You see, the whole issue is when this bill came to Parliament, and if you just try to go through whatever I said, what is the rush to bring in this bill? You should have at least given time to your opposition, to all the members of Parliament to study it. Number two, you should have had a wider consultation process. People like Sharad Pawar, Prakash Singh Badal, H.P. David Gowda, and so many others who have a great knowledge of the farming sector and the problems associated with it. Why don't you talk to them, understand there are some misgivings about this thing, and I'm sure...
let me get clarity. Mr. Patel, are you saying you do not have a problem with the content of the bill? It's the manner in which the bill has been pushed through, which is troubling Sharad Pawar? Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all. No, I did not say that. I said that when the bill was brought to Parliament, they had little time to study it, and that's what I meant, that if you want to bring in a this kind of historic legislation, so be it. We will welcome it, but you let us study it, let us give a suggestion. You can talk to people. There are misgivings about this bill in the Parliament.
But the government says that there has been a consensus on reform since the UPA years. No, Mr. Patel, the government is using Mr. Sharad Pawar's letters to say that there was a consensus on building reform and in some way doing away with the APMC from the Sharad Pawar years.
My contention here is that for reform, nobody is against it. We all understand in a modern day world, we cannot be living in the past all the time. But at the same time, you see in India, we have some unique situations. We cannot compare India with Australia or Canada or United States as far as agriculture is concerned. We have, like in Punjab and Haryana, Western UP, it is basically the food grain board of India. We have been buying from the farmers through MSP. They don't know what is going to be the future of MSP. There's no legal binding on the government that tomorrow MSP will continue. Yes, it's all right to say later on after passing the bill when people were screaming and shouting that no, MSP is going to continue, so why is this bill there for? But why not put it in the legislation? Number two, what is going to be the future of the APMC when the food grain or whatever else the produce is passing through those APMCs and it's going to go directly to the procurer? Then what is the future role of that APMC? What is the financial situation of that APMC? That has not been spelled out. And number three, most importantly, you are talking of by corporates or by anybody anybody who's giving a better price directly from the farmer. No issues. But if there is a dispute, if there is a problem, somebody doesn't pay the money or give some kind of shoddy excuse that you're not able to get this price because the quality is different or something is there. Is there a dispute resolution mechanism provided in the bill? The answer is no. The farmer, poor fellow, will be left to fend for himself. So there are no issues about reform. Nobody is trying to say that the farmer should not get more price.
So when Mr. Pawar tomorrow is going to the president, what is he asking for? Is Mr. Pawar asking for a special session to be called on these farm laws? Is he calling for a rollback of these farm laws? Or is he calling for amendment? What is Mr. Sharad Pawar actually going to take to the president tomorrow?
You see, first thing is, we are in solidarity with the farmers of India. And the farmers who have come, braved all the tear gas shells, the water cannons and barricades and reached on the doorsteps of Delhi, we are in solidarity with them. Number one. Number two, I think this is such a comprehensive bill, if at all the government says, then why is there not been consultation? We should have a fresh round of consultation. I think they can take back the bill, send it to a select committee or a standing committee of parliament once again, discuss with all the stakeholders, take in all their concerns, and then bring in a comprehensive legislation once again. I don't think we've done that for many occasions on different bills and different governments. Why can't this government do the same?
Okay. Praful Patel for speaking to us and clarifying the position of the NCP and Mr. Sharad Pawar. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you.
Thank you, Raj.
Sharad Pawar says he wants reform. Now, what exactly is Sharad Pawar's definition of reform? We'll wait and see in the weeks ahead.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.